Welcome back to the action here at City Heroes Billiards Hall in the World Cup of Pool qualifier that we're holding here on behalf of Matchroom Sports and Q World. I'm your commentator, Langer the Lord Solfani, here with Jamie Sheffield Williams. Jamie?
Good afternoon, my friend. How are you?
Good, mate. Good. A big grudge match is on our
match
hand.
and a half, absolutely. We've got Chris Calabrese and Barry Mavros who have just played, who defeated Sean Budd and Warren King, stepping straight back up to the table to face the team that they've already sent on to the loser's side. So they're really going to want to sort of even up the scores here and get one back over the duo Calabrese and that's Craig Riley and Wims.
Yeah. Can I say, this is the match that I have been eagerly looking forward to, leading up to, the final and all that, because we have two legends here of the game. We've already got Chris Calabrese and Barry Mavros, but we've got Johnny Wims, a multi-Oceania champion in the house. Someone that's gone on to try to get multiple Oceania championships in the time of David Reljic. And then we've got a pro in Craig Riley who's been on the pro circuit for multiple years, and he's just a legend of the game as well.
He is. Often refers to his time on the European Pro Tour as one big party. Says he just basically took a year off work and went around the world partying and played pool as well.
Can I do that?
Exactly.
Can I just find someone that sponsor me so I can go for a whole year and party? My goodness.
What a job.
What a job indeed. So, big stuff. What are you looking forward to in this match?
Mate, look, it's I don't want to say who I'd like to win. I do have a preference, but look, may the best team win. Hopefully that they can, sort of have that bit of fire they've got going in their stomachs to get even. Wims and Riley, they can sort of make that happen. But I mean, the role that Calabrese and Barry are on, mate. I mean, that steamroller might not stop.
Yeah, and I mean, they survived a thriller against Tom Shen and Ivan Liu earlier, 7-6. They came and crushed Sean Budd and Warren King, who were in phenomenal shape, 7-2. And now they take on arguably people that can match him pound for pound in terms of shot ability, shot making, and positioning.
Well, all four players just shaking hands there near the table and are very keen to get started. We're going to head into the lag. Barry's going to lag for his team, and not sure who's going to lag for Craig and John's team. John Wims will be lagging, and Barry Mavros as they get to the table.
So race to 7 here. So we've deployed Simon Felice as our official clock watcher. We'll be giving the guys the signal of 30 seconds on the shot clock. Players will get 60 seconds off the break to obviously deliberate and think of what they're going to do. But after every shot, it'll be 30 seconds, and they'll be given one extension per frame.
Simon Felice, no stranger to clock watching, as his old boss once told me. I'm only joking. Simon.
Can we have the unanonymous source name, please, of this boss? No, he's obviously helping out the Q World Events team that we're part of, and obviously helping out in this crucial event. And your officiator for this session will be no other than Stuart the Rack Runner Rogers. He'll be your officiator for this big grudge match that we've got on our hands.
So John, to start off the campaign with the first break.
Let's have a look where he breaks this off. Interesting to see. I haven't watched him break all tournament long, so let's have a look.
Straight down the middle, going for the one full on. Nice firm break.
Yeah, he gave it some.
One ball's on.
And unfortunately for for Calabrese and Mavros. This is a roadmap. Oh, I see that, and then that's what's happened. My goodness. I felt the adrenaline. You can tell the adrenaline was there in his arm. He absolutely snapped that instead of playing that smoothly. So, not a good start.
Craig sort of stretching his arms around, windmill style, as he goes around the table, trying to loosen himself up after that miss.
Too much tension there. That was an easy sitter of a frame there for them to clean up on. Yeah. Will Calabrese and Mavros punish Craig, Riley, and Williams here?
Well, pressure here for both teams. You know, I mean, bit of pressure at the end of a comp. You know, that's when these misses start coming out to play.
Exactly right. But, like I said to you earlier, this is a blueprint for an easy frame here. They've navigated the tricky ones so far. It's not bad. You play this two ways here where you can just roll it up and give Barry the big shot, but probably like him to try and promote this with a little bit of screw back right inside here. Promote the 5 on the way out. See what he chooses to do here. It'll be interesting.
I think he's just going to leave this ball snug on the cushion, the white ball. He's not going to do too much with it. He has, though. He's screwed back. Wants Barry to shoot into the same pocket. Barry tapping the table with a little sign of appreciation.
Here's a little tester here. Some cue testing right here, Sheffy.
Little bridge over the top.
That's right. It's all about cueing in this shot.
Barry, one of the game's finer left-handed players. Also, then again, Sean was in the last game as well. Sean, obviously, a left-handed player as well.
Oh,
that's not. Great shot there by Barry.
It's a tough shot, no matter how you put it. It's a tough shot. Bridging over 9, 5 almost froze into the rail. Tough shot. But here comes Williams for his first attempt in this campaign. See what he can produce here.
Bit back and forward early on in this match, Langer. You know, could be pressure. Hopefully they're just getting this bit of scrappiness out of the way early on and sort of going to ease into it.
Nothing smooth so far. However, you know, as the match, as Barry always says, as the match goes on, most players of this caliber get stronger. So perhaps we're looking at a bigger and better performance getting on into the next couple of frames. We've taken an extension here, so it's a tough one. We're going to need to obviously kick this and keep this safe as best as possible. Well,
Just trying to play safe, I think, there.
Yeah.
The orange ball coming completely around the table, leaving itself back on for a shot.
I back Craig to make this in terms of into the corner and bring this white back up to play on the 7. Craig's a great putter here, but tough shot.
Craig going for a bit of safety, I think.
It's not bad, but he's left a wide open shot here. It's not an easy one. It's on the other table, so he's gone for try to go for the long distance safety here. See how Barry's feeling after this cue on this shot.
Goes for the shot, misses. Trying to leave the white back down safe again. Not too safe.
No,
this is more of a chance than the last few shots that we've seen.
It's a long one. It's another tester, cue tester here, but Johnny Williams has been showing some good form early on here. Oh, and he rattles it. Will he get the 9? Oh, but look at this.
Wow.
He mounted the ball over. I mean, it's still on. It's a simple putt, but unfortunately with him bridging over the 8, it's made this shot infinitely harder. Pots it.
So Chris with the pot. He's looking at would you do here? Would you possibly play this down for a combo on the 9? Or is this easier than it looks into the middle?
No,
because,
it's a very tough shot because the angle. I'd like to just drop this into the middle and then leave a easier 8. But see how Barry feels. It should be the middle here. Forget about dropping it.
Well,
don't drop it.
There was obviously was more of a more straightforward than I thought there. I thought that was a lot of a thinner angle into the middle pocket from where we're sat at the commentary box, but it's not how it appeared.
No, Barry, if you listen back to this one, I apologise for saying to walk it in. I know you'd say to show it authority, and you definitely did, so I must apologise in advance. This for an early lead.
So 1-0 hard to actually imagine that's only the first frame. That went on for quite a while there,
My
Langer.
goodness. Look, I think, like I said, let's just hope that's just the nerves that's just kicking in. Let's hope that, you know, it's just that, and now, you know, their arms are getting loose and whatnot. I mean, to be honest, Whimsy and Craig Riley had a great opportunity there to win it, but missed obviously the 5. Missed the 1 ball to start. A couple of big mistakes happening straight on early into this frame. There we go, Stu the rack runner Rogers. And Barry the Mill Mavros coming and have a look and inspecting whether he's being hot racked again by Stewie. Don't worry, Barry, it's on a magic rack here. 9 on the spot. And Barry, here to break in frame number 2.
Barry there breaking with a Revo, I think, using a Revo to break.
Well, he's using the BK Rush, which is his go-to in terms of breaking cues, but he went for more of a slicer break. So, and he potted down the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's potted obviously 1 ball down there, the 7 ball, but unfortunately he's just not being able to give Chris an opportunity at a shot here. But interesting safety. Now, see what the Grimsby Reaper has to say about that. Oh my goodness. Some Grimsby Reaper magic. Unbelievable.
Craig overheard that there.
He knows.
He's shaking his head.
He's gonna give it to me later. I know it. Yeah. He's already called me pork chop. Unbelievable. Oh no. And after such a cracking shot from
not
Craig.
a good miss there by
no,
John Wims.
Showing some rust, showing some fatigue there.
Maybe a bit of a safety here with Barry. If you can just play this 2 down possibly and just let that white trickle behind the black.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel that's the best
Will
shot.
the 2 go all the way down the cushion past the green? I'm not sure if it does. Well, that's what he's going for.
Oh, he's left a shot
He's
there.
unlucky. He left it safe though.
Yeah, nothing really on there. I thought, I was thinking the same thing. Just play a little safety behind the black, marry the white with the black.
Yeah.
And just push the 2 away. But fortunately not to be. But Craig, difficult shot here. Don't tell me he's showing some more magic. It's not a bad safety there.
No, not bad at all.
It's a very great safety and a tap of appreciation there from Chris. After such a shot there.
And
if you look at this angle, that is a disgusting safety. Even Todd here from Beeline Productions, who hasn't seen many pool matches, is definitely saying what a disgusting safety. He's giving the nod. It is disgusting. Chris, looking around, looking at options. Again, he's been putting under pressure a little bit in the last couple of matches.
He's going to kick off 1 cushion here. I thought he might try and even masse around that 9 and just sort of use the side spin to try and cut the 2 down the cushion, but it's a really difficult shot I'm talking about. So,
and look at that. I think he's got a pretty decent result. He hasn't left much of this 2 to be desired. I mean, you can get this, but the 6 is providing just a slight hindrance in terms of the line. And there you go. The 6 offering too much of a hindrance there. Well, Barry wanted the ball in hand.
Barry telling Chris what he wants to do. I don't know what it is, but Chris nodded in approval.
So I like to, obviously, if I'm Barry, I'd like to bring the white towards where the 5 is. Perhaps even crashing into the 5, but just before it, so he can just play an easy approach shot to the 4. But there's just so many things he can do here with this position. It's coming, and it's got the line.
Well, he didn't want to hit that 4,
No,
really.
No, he didn't.
He was expecting to miss that 4, probably play the 3 ball into the, sort of come over near the black and play the 3 into that corner pocket, which he's not done, but there's still a shot on for Chris. Good potter.
It's all about control here. Maybe he can crash into the 5 here, or just around the 5 area if he can be around.
He's played it with a bit of pace,
He's
which is
coming back
a
down.
bit confident. Good.
It's
White
going.
wants to travel just a little bit more. It's on.
It's on. It's on the wrong side of the 4, but it will do. He can definitely come around there. Yep, he's giving him the signal. Yep, come a couple of cushions there, Barry. And I'll pop the 5. He's saying.
Going off a few cushions. I was
Keeping
thinking maybe just one screw off the 1 cushion.
Well, he wants to keep this simple.
He's gone around.
Oh,
little love tap off the
little
5.
love tap.
It's just what he wants. Chris doesn't want to really shoot past his middle pocket when both balls are so close to the cushion. Not one of my favourite shots, this.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, he's left him on a little funny angle. But look, it's Potts. Potts simply done a little angle. Needs to screw back here.
I'm not very happy about that, but you know, but
he's going to follow
it is
through.
What it is.
Yeah, he's going to follow through here. Would have liked to screw back here, but follow through probably better to avoid the middle if you try to screw back. Bit far now, but you've got one of the better potters in the league in Sydney at the moment. So Barry, to give them the opportunity to go 2-0 up. Oh, and
That's very unlucky.
well.
Very unlucky, giving the boys a chance to come 1-1. 1-0 at the moment to Barry and Chris.
You know, I'd be concerned. I'll be concerned in the next shot because obviously Craig's thinking he's given a couple of sitters to Johnny Williams. Nothing's happened, and oh my goodness,
Chris,
the spin,
Craig.
the spin. Nothing.
It's a tough cut though. Tough cut.
It is. He tried to obviously get perfect position for the black. Like I said to you before, it's playing on his mind that Johnny's missed a couple of shots, so he's trying to get him as ideal as possible. Whereas on the other hand, what a pearl of a shot. Playing a lot of check side to that to get that effect. And he's dead plumb on this black. Now for a soft screw back from Barry.
Shot there by Team Calavros, I'm going to call them. Calavros. That's what we're going to call this powerhouse.
Calavros? Or Calavros?
Calavros.
Okay, Calavros. All right, Team Calavros. Looking strong here.
All right.
Well, part
2-0.
Yeah.
Well, they had a chance. They gave it away. They got the chance back. These first 2 frames have been a bit scrappy, haven't they?
They have been, and I think that's just a sign of a couple of things. We talked about it in the earlier matches. Conditions here in City Heroes, not ideal. The playing surface is changing every so little bit. The second part is obviously being on the string, bit of pressure and whatnot. So a lot of things happening. And speaking about a lot of things happening, we talked about this a little bit while the Q World events calendar is now on the screen. A lot of things have been going and coming along. So we've already had the US Open qualifiers there, which is won by Marco Tuccia. We've also got the World Cup of Pool, which is what we're doing now, the qualifiers for that. And our next event, May 17th to 19th, is the Sydney 9-Ball Masters.
It's going to be a really good event. I think that's going to be held out at Tenpin City, isn't it?
That's right. So part of the Triple Crown event that we've got in terms of the disciplines of pool, 7-foot tables, and a lot more things, but more to that in the next frame break. And oh my goodness,
I think we've had a scratch from the break, haven't we?
Oh my goodness, that is not what Team Calavros wanted to see there. They were steamrolling. They were steamrolling their opponents. And now, faced with an opportunity to return from the brink of destruction.
I wonder what he's played for there. That won't go past that. Oh, obviously, it has to.
It looks like it definitely does look like it. And, forget about dropping it in. Let's just smash it with some centre right spin there.
He's always hit the balls quite firmly, Craig. He does hit them with a bit of authority. But a lot of good players reckon that the more confident players do hit the ball firmer.
I know what you mean, 100%. Like I said, with those shots, though, I'd like to just drop them in, But forget about that. And what a pearler by the Grimsby Reaper right there. By the way, Grimsby is a reference to his hometown.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm very much aware that he's from there. Very famous fishing town in the UK.
Fishing town?
That's probably, arguably, the most famous fishing town in the whole of the country. Yeah.
Seriously? Wow.
Also, the butt of many jokes because of the movie made by Sacha Baron Cohen as well.
Oh.
Made Grimsby people weren't too happy about that movie.
No, that makes sense. But no joking around here.
Absolutely.
No joking around here.
Got out of there a long time ago, and here he is in sunny Sydney.
Yep.
At the moment, underground, ironically, playing in a pool hall. But he's doing well. They're going to come up 2 frames to 1 after this.
What a pearl of a shot!
If he can, if John can just convert this yellow in the corner pocket, he'll be back by 1 frame.
There we go. That's the confidence boost that Johnny needed, and Craig as well. There's a bit of a miss on the fist bump there. Did we get that on camera? Did we get that on camera? That they fist bump? They missed the fist bump. Unbelievable, these two.
That's so funny, isn't it? When people go for a handshake, the other person doesn't see, and so you don't remove your hand because you don't want to and they still don't see, and you're just standing there with your hand out. Yeah,
whenever I get a fist bump and someone misses it, I don't move.
Right.
I stick there and I look them in the eye. I'm telling you that I'm waiting for you right here.
Yeah.
And when they finally come around, I feel like just giving them one as well. But anyway, can't talk about those unprofessional things here, mate. Can't talk about those unprofessional things on the broadcast.
The fist pump's very popular these days.
Yeah.
Rather than the handshake, it's kind of took over, hasn't it? Especially in pool.
I don't know about everybody else, but there's some people with disgusting hands. They don't wash their hands. I'm going with the fist pump. Right, Todd? See, Todd's giving me the nod as well. He understands. Yeah, some disgusting people out there. I'm not saying you are, Sheffy.
I just went to the toilet before, washed my hands vigorously.
Thank you.
Only because I like using the Dyson hand dryer. It's very good,
mate.
Sometimes even wash my hands again just so I can use it again.
Stop it.
Absolutely. And I'd say, well, that was a long time.
Are you being paid by Dyson for that? Unbelievable.
That hand washer, as many pool players know, was a long time coming to this venue.
That's it. And here's a little safety here. Not much on there, but he's played a great safety. Look, you just see the one. You see about 60% of the one ball. He's just come a bit too far for the automatic safety. So might obviously just use a lot of left-hand side here and return the white ball. But the other option he has is playing right spin, try to avoid the black, as you can see there, what he's aiming for, and bring the white ball to around where the 2 ball is. This will be one heck of a shot if he can just land this in. Just got to avoid this black. Look at this. He's got the right-hand side, and will it get there? I think it's got there.
Not a bad shot.
It definitely did get there. Great shot there. Definitely got there. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Just can see only the right-hand side of this one. But it's got a natural line. From that angle, it's got a natural line to go in off on the right-hand side there.
He really wants to, if he's going to clip this on the far right-hand side, he really wants to make sure he misses his 3 ball on the way back out.
Truly.
Because if he clips that 3, clips the 1, and the 1 doesn't move that far, and then he clips the 3, then he's leaving them a shot on that 1 ball, so he doesn't want to do that.
Now, truly, that shot was world class. That shot, just to land it in that area. You're a great shot from Chris.
Craig's jacking up a little bit for this shot.
Oh,
White spun off. I don't know if it will go past that 8 ball down the cushion of White. The 1 ball. If it does, it's on. Obviously.
yeah. Look, it just goes in terms of things. So it's just got to be. It's got to be a clean shot here. He's got to be able to cleanly stroke this in. Just got to try and avoid that little clip on the 8 that's possible if he just does not get a clean shot on this.
He doesn't want to come over this side of the table too far because he'll snooker himself on that.
That's right.
Which he's done.
That's it. Clean shot. Great shot there.
Oh, sorry, he's on the 2. What am I talking about? It was me thinking the 2 was down.
Yep. And he's got a pretty good line here for the 2 ball. It's all about this angle. And he's got a little bit of angle to work here, Chris does.
Chris is going to pump this in, I think, with a bit of top spin to come off the, the
no
cushion.
Yeah, exactly. No side to this. And he rattles it in. And rattles that ball in. Looking at the angles here, he's got a bit of a fine cut, but it's a natural angle to return to the 4 ball. Yeah, it's all about the judging the line and the pace here.
So 2-1 to these 2 boys. Calavros, we call them. They really want to keep this motivation, this momentum going, and it's failed them for a second. He's rattled the 3 ball in the corner pocket, scratching his head, walking away, not too happy about that.
This is that thing that all pool players know. You know, you're working so hard to get that perfect position, and unfortunately you forget the pot. That's what happens right there and then. It's just forgotten the pot. But another opportunity here for the duo of Wims and Riley.
Three ball converted, 4 ball in the corner. Craig's looking at that.
I'm gonna
think about the 5 here.
Well, look, he's got a shot.
5-7 combo.
Yeah, that's probably the best opportunity that he's got. I mean, if I'm Craig, I'm trying to go off the top rail and come and disturb that. But he's elected to go safe, and there's not a bad safety here. The 9's come to the rescue, might still just be on. No pot on, but he still may have a shot on the 4 to produce a safety.
There's a nice little save here, I think. He just clips off the left-hand side of this pink.
Yeah.
Lets the white just roll forward in behind the orange ball and sends the pink safe onto the cushion.
I think that's what he's looking for.
Onto the top cushion.
He might be looking for a little bit more of another opportunity here.
No, he's not going that way.
Wow. He went for blood there. He went for the... Did you see that? He went for the 4-5-7 combination. That is some gutsy shooting there from Team Calavros.
Chris rolling his eyes in frustration as he gets away from the table there. Just looks up to the heavens.
By the way, I'm calling this team Team Wiley.
Wiley?
Team Wiley. Since we've gone with Calavros. And
where does the W come from?
Wims.
Oh, of course.
And Riley. Combine that fusion of the 2. Team Wiley right there. And one shot there from Craig.
Wiley Coyote.
Wiley Coyote. Which one's the Coyote?
We've got Rack Runner, not Road Runner.
All the characters are here. It's been great out here so far. Just got to focus on this.
So this is a ball to take it all even at 2-2.
Great pot there. That is the shot that needed to happen there. Great shot.
Fist pump. Who was the first person you ever remember doing the fist pump in pool? I know who I think it is. Who definitely made it very popular in George's League. We're just going to run to a quick break now for you guys.
We'll see you in a moment.
And here we are, guys, back again. Stewart's rack runner. Rogers is racking up the balls for the eagerly awaiting 2 teams who are currently sitting at 2 frames each. John Wims to give him a crack. 2-2 in this race to 7.
All right, Johnny Williams with a break, going dry. It's not the momentum changer that they wanted. They're on a bit of a roll there, countering the earlier attacks of Team Calavros. Teams are asking to get this magic rack off, but I don't think that's going nowhere at the moment. Now, development options. And sorry we haven't been able to read comments and whatnot. We've just been handed some equipment here.
Vinny Calabrese is joined in the viewing.
Yeah.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Yeah. Shout out to one of the most Mabuti players out there.
Sydney Paulsine misses you, mate. I hear you're in the Philippines.
Yes. So, Kumusta. Shout out to Ramo, as Barry would say, the two-time teaser from overseas. How are you, brother? Welcome back. Hope you're enjoying the little broadcast we've got going on here.
Is Ramo in Australia at the moment?
No. No. So welcome back to watching Australian pool, mate, on there. And thanks to Sean Obella. Thanks, mate, for putting the link to the challenge page, which you'll be able to see the results from today and the last couple and yesterday's events on there. So if you want to have a look, please have a look. And we'll obviously be keen to get some feedback as well in terms of the quality, the actual commentary and whatnot. And oh my goodness, Chris.
Did he miss that, or was that a safe?
Missed that. I think he was, again, said it before, focusing so much on the pot, forgot the position. So, yeah, unfortunate for that. Here we go. Here's the counter-attack.
Stream is great. Thank you very much, Vinny.
Salamat, Vinny. Thank you, bro.
Are you playing a lot of pool over there in Philippines, mate? I bet you are. Carving it up. Showing the locals how it's done. But then again, some good players over there in the Philippines.
Oh, man.
Fantastic players.
Fantastic scene to be practicing, to be part of the pool community. So a fantastic place to be part of that.
Good shot by Wims there.
Yeah.
They're very good. I mean, they kind of got their own style, the Filipinos. They're well known for it, aren't they?
Well, look, if you're not sure of what it kind of looks like, the pool scene, follow Vinny on Instagram and on Facebook. Got a lot of pictures of him currently in the Philippines, and it gives you a good taste of the actual raw appreciation that pool players in the Philippines have for the game.
That was a bad miss there by John. He's going to be disappointed with himself after that one. It was pretty run of the mill. Just taking his eye off it a little bit there.
Yeah. So
and
unfortunately for Whimsy, this has been the last 2 or 3 frames. He's just not been able to click in and just get a couple of frames, a couple of shots to seal the deal. So he upset himself, and Barry's put off a crack over safety play here. Craig can still see the 4, so he's going to go for it. Oh, that is just a bit of Jimmy. Stop it. Oh, what a bit of magic right there. What a bit of magic there from the Grimsby Reaper again.
Grimsby Reaper, he's a keeper.
Oh, mate. Unbelievable. What a phenomenal player. I'm just trying to see the bluff. You know what I mean? I just want to see the bluff on his face when he, I'm sure he didn't mean that. But it's a phenomenal shot nonetheless. He's given his team an opportunity now.
Well, he held his hands up to Chris and Calavros, Chris and Barry.
Oh,
lovely shot.
That's a confidence booster. Definitely a and he's come around the angles. It's a great confidence booster here. Craig's great shot making in his own right, so going to have to rely on his ability to make this happen. Oh, well.
Craig's still loosening himself up beside the table, swinging his arms around a little bit, trying to sort of get himself loose.
Bit of a tester here for Whimsy.
He's done it again. It's just a little bit like the shot he just missed before. It was a sort of a straightforward shot down the cushion, and he's
again
just rattled it at the last.
Just focusing more on the pot, on the position in the pot. It's tough. It's a tough shot nonetheless, though. You can't take it away. It's not a simple one. It was a tough shot to take on, but a player of his caliber, I think, can make that kind of shot. So
I think sometimes as well you can go through sort of bad patches in matches.
Oh yeah.
Where you sort of might have 2 or 3 minutes where you just, you miss some howlers. And then you get over it.
What is this? Stop it. Oh,
It's
no.
unlucky. Chris has just massaged around that ball beautifully.
Very stiff.
Around the black. And just the side spin on the white, the momentum's just carried on.
Yeah.
It's just rolled taken itself into the pocket. Quite unfortunate for Chris.
Well,
But,
they've been given another lifeline here.
Well, this could be their first chance now to go ahead in this match, 3-2.
Yeah.
If they can just roll out these last 2 balls.
Oh,
Nice
good
shot there
little
by
shot.
John.
Yep. Showing exactly the right amount of power there. And that's it. That'll get him up 3-2. So the boys, after a big lead here, and Craig just having a little quiet word there with Johnny, trying to reassure himself. Reassure John he's doing all right. Just getting a bit unlucky on a couple of things. So it's all to play for now in terms of things. While I'm at it, wanted to obviously give a shout out to Walter Yao and the crew here at City Heroes. Thanks for having us for the last 2 days. 2 days of blockbuster events and matches. Whatnot. It's been a great tournament.
Absolutely, always a good venue to come to. City
always.
Heroes to play pool. Good
Quiet,
equipment,
yeah,
good
exactly.
people.
Quietly, Walter, I'd like to obviously to take this chance to also thank the staff here as well. They have been very accommodating with everything that we needed, and have obviously looked after the staff, our players throughout the last couple of days. So kudos to you and your team for obviously running things here. So we're back to the action. Craig Riley to break, and he pots the 7 ball, and he's got a shot on the 1. This is
what they want, really. I mean, they've gone a frame ahead for the first time. They want to keep this momentum going.
That's right.
Good break, potted the ball. They're on the 1.
Yep.
They're all on.
Yep. He's potted the 6 ball.
Come on, guys.
The 6 ball in here. So
I think he's cruised a little bit too far there
too
on that.
much. It's too much.
Yeah. Tried to.
He's just got to now pot this into 2 and get it down there.
He
Luckily,
wanted to kill that white there, but it didn't really die.
no, but that's all right. Craig's a good enough shot maker to make this happen. Now, for the position. He's played a little bit of left-hand side there. That's a right-hand side there. Very nice. Now, Craig could go up and down the table here. He needs to land back right in the middle of the table again.
He does.
Oh, and he's missed.
Terrible miss by Craig.
Oh, look at this.
How safe is that pink?
No.
Is that potable in the middle or is it on the cushion?
It is. It's definitely potable in the middle. And you can see from that angle there, they've definitely got a shot in the middle here. Definitely a shot into the middle. It's all about the 5 from here. So Barry's going to have to play, for me, I'd like for him just to play top and bring the white back into the middle of the table again. So we've got a multiple of options. But he's choosing to go in the center of the white ball here. And he played with a little bit of left-hand side to that. So not a bad position. But he's going to need some, just needs to obviously roll this forward. So great position there from Barry. Oh,
Just had to put that little bit of...
oh. The white ball's rocked at him. It's rocked at him. And that's thrown him off.
Well, the players there...
Drama.
A little bit of a dispute, thinking that Craig stood up very quickly.
Yep, there's a bit of drama and action going on at the moment.
Thinking that Chris had actually hit the ball by accident when he hadn't.
Yeah, no. A bit of a rock in the table. The white ball just rocked right back at the cue. Luckily, Chris just got out of there quick enough so it didn't obviously give the foul.
I think this happened to me the other day in league. I was about to hit the ball, and even when I pulled the cue back, and the ball's moved on the spot.
Yeah. Oh, no. And he slipped him. Oh, no. He's got out of it. Great shot there from Barry. Thought it looked like it hooked him from early.
Nah, it was
but
moving too fast. It was,
great
I knew it
power.
was going to come out the other side.
Yeah, great power usage there from Barry. And
Well,
oh,
I
no.
never did.
No,
You see, I think that's
no.
shook Chris, that last...
Yeah, threw him off.
Yeah, it did. That last shot, it's just taken and sort of kicked the wind out of his sails a little bit.
100%.
And he's annoyed now. He's annoyed.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this means, again, another counter clearance.
So it's
is
this
on
one
offer.
for 4-2. The boys going ahead for the first time, capitalising on another frame as well to make it 4. If this 9 goes down, which it looks like it is.
It's going in and it's gone. And I mean, what else can you say? I mean, it's just been drama.
Craig pursing his lips at John there as if to say, ooh.
Yeah, ooh.
You know, he sort of, as if to make that noise, like we just got through that,
Exactly.
But they really want to keep this going now. Both guys sort of huddling together, talking to each other.
Well, look,
Talking about what they need to do, what attitudes they need to bring to the game, to the table.
yeah, and I think with these kind of players, it's a matter of when they'll start clicking into gear, and they are definitely doing so right now. They're definitely clicking into gear.
They are. Just a little breakdown sort of in the other team there, the Calavros.
Yeah, that's right.
As I think Chris is having to sit down now and looks like he's sort of deep in thought, sort of staring into space.
That's right.
Barry's away somewhere.
Yeah.
So he might have run to the toilet, but I did sense a big bit of frustration there on Chris's face in the frame, especially with that little confusion area where sort of Craig thought that he'd touched the ball, and then he was a bit annoyed at himself. He was annoyed that the ball moved.
Yeah, exactly.
He couldn't. He was struggling to stretch for the shot.
Yeah.
Stood up a couple of times. You could see the frustration on his face.
Yeah.
And then obviously that just showed in his next shot after that as well.
Well, he didn't click back into mental stability there. It looked like he was thrown out completely. So, yeah, a bit of an eye opener there. Didn't expect that, but then again, like I say, anything can happen on this table. Anything can happen in this game. So we've seen it today first. So let's see if the boys can respond well here. They're down 2 frames in a race to 7. And Craig still on the table after potting the free ball.
They're going for a safe there. Didn't get the snooker. However, the 2 ball is blocking the 1 ball. Possible combo? No, there isn't a combo there really.
No, look, I mean, it's pretty bricked up there. The black is in the way of making any kind of inroads on this pack. And I may have to look at a safety
Possible
option.
play off the side of the right hand side of the 1 off the cushion and try and get that white ball behind the 7.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, there's a couple of options that Barry has here. Could come off the side behind the black. Could come off the left-hand side and float over to the 7.
If you are coming over that side, you don't want to really push the 1 over the right hand, the left hand side of the table.
Yeah, it's all about avoiding the 9 or the 8 if they go whichever side that they go. But you may have just no choice, and he's chosen to go to the right-hand side.
It's not bad. Oh no, it's got a shot. It's got a. You can see it anyway. You can see it.
Yeah, it's clear as open day. But again, it's a tough shot to execute any kind of safety from, especially given that. So, yeah, in terms of things.
Possibly might even be going for this tuck for white behind the 7 shot himself here, John.
Yeah, that's right.
But if he does, and the white goes sort of, the 1 can be played onto the pink ball.
I'll tell you what.
Wrong. He's got it right though.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Welcome to jail, population team Calavros. My goodness, what a time. What a time to pull off a safety like that.
Absolutely, because I mean, if he didn't get that, the 1 combo onto the 4 was on. So I thought about that and thought, well, you've really got to get the snooker because you're leaving an easy shot if you get it wrong.
Oh, stop
Look
it!
at that.
It's the mule magic. And look at this, plum.
Oh, what do you say, Barry Mavros?
Wow.
What have you just done?
Mule magic.
Yeah, mule magic. I love it.
My goodness.
Barry just breaking all the mules there.
I mean, what
Fantastic,
do you say?
fantastic.
What do you say to that?
Well, just returns to the table. He's got a grin on his face.
Yep.
He's got a little spring in his step.
Yep.
A little feather in his cap.
Oh, this is a cue tester right here. A lot of cueing perfection is required here. Bottom right, needs to avoid the middle pocket, needs to bring it back down south.
Shot.
This is the middle.
Avoiding off.
There it is.
Shut the front door, Barry.
A little tap of approval there from Chris. Team Calavros looking in big control right here. Great control.
Well, there's some strong teams. These guys have been doing really well today.
Yeah.
You know, I like their spirit. I like their momentum.
You know,
I like their communication.
the biggest thing that I could tell you from watching their last couple of matches is that the belief in them that they can come on, no matter what. Like, you know, and I've said it, 3 or 4 times now
Nice
tonight.
shot.
What a shot there from Barry. It was that match against Tom Shen and Ivan Liu that was probably the defining moment in this tournament. You know, they literally gave it everything they could, and they didn't stop. They didn't stop believing in themselves.
Don't stop.
Yeah, I was going to start singing that. Yeah.
believing. So,
But look, this is
well, this to bring it 4-3. They really want to get this because they haven't been behind yet. Well, they haven't been behind. They're not used to being behind, and they are at the moment. He's missed it. He's chopped it up.
Do you know what he did there?
Barry.
Do you know what he did there?
You know, that reminded me of Steve Davis's miss in the 1986.
That's right. Yeah.
1985. Sorry, World Cup. The final against Dennis Taylor, where he had to cut the black back.
Yep.
And he missed it.
And what he's done there is literally he loaded it up with bottom right hand side, and he missed the pot. He was looking for position on the 9.
So we got Team Wiley.
Yep. Team Wiley, and look at this.
And slow down White.
Right into the
Speed up
middle.
White now. That's it.
That's it. And
Little
you know
pocket.
what?
Beautiful.
Just they've won their frames. The lead is now amounting more and more and more. And these mini clearances that they have to do is all that they need. They don't need any more.
5-2.
Yeah.
5-2 in a race to 7. So, I mean, these guys are 2-0 up. Now they're 5-2 down.
Yeah, exactly.
5 games in succession.
Yeah.
Team Wiley have got.
Yep.
And, they're knocking on the door now. So,
and the
really, they need to get their heads together and Calavros and have a real good think here.
Yeah, we've seen this all throughout this stretch in the stretch to the finals. Anyone that's behind this kind of number, the pressure mounts to a point where it's too much. However, we have seen one team come back from this deficit, 5-2, and it is Team Calavros. They were down 5-2 against Tom Shen and Ivan Liu, and they looked like they were out of the door, and they came back, guns are blazing. So anything can happen still. Still a lot of time in this dance to go into frame number 8. Craig Riley to break.
So as Langer just said there, no stranger to come back to these guys today. Hopefully for their sake they can do it again. But anyway, let's see. Just 2 frames short of the finish line is Team Wiley. It's Wims and Riley.
Just missed a couple of shots like this a bit earlier, so all down to Wimsey here. And
look at that, good fortunate finish.
Yeah, fortunate finish. Like I said to you, he wasn't looking confident. He's missed a couple of those big ones in this semi-final match on the loose bracket. Doesn't look comfortable.
1 rail kick by Barry.
No, I think he's going 2 rails. So he'll come off the side.
Yep.
Come from behind, clip the 2, and run away. It's all about judging the pace here. He's got to judge the line and the pace. It's a tough shot.
And missed the ball completely.
Yep.
Nearly scratched as well.
Yeah, it's a crazy shot. It's a crazy shot, unfortunately. And you got to be dead accurate with those kind of two cushion shots.
Yeah.
And a bit of an escape on top of that. It's a very difficult ask.
Always a good chance as well when you come off that second cushion and clash against the two that you can clip it and just pot it along the cushion.
That's right. And oh my.
Craig Riley, what have you done, sir?
What do I say to that?
Well, he's smiling. He's smiling.
They
are ahead 5 games to 2, so at least it's not the other way round, and they're making misses like that.
Well,
at the other end of this sort of, if they were on 2 frames.
Yeah, that's right. The opportunity is still there for Chris, and I don't think this has come far enough. I think this is well short. I think it's way short here.
So he's undercooked that one.
And I don't think
Barry's not on
enough.
the 3. Yeah.
I think you see an edge of this, and he might. Yes, he's going to kick it. He's going to try to kick this into the middle pocket here that you're looking on your screen.
Oh, look at that! He might have got the double-double.
Oh,
no,
but he's got second prize. He's got second prize.
No, there's a shot on this 3 ball. I'm pretty sure of it. Up the cushion here.
It's a question of the position, because there's a little that black ball may prevent a little bit of action here. He's got to screw this back up past the 9 ball. This is the key shot here. It's one of those shots. Like I said, I think given he missed the ball earlier, may still be playing on his mind right now. Big screw back shot here. Forget it. What an unbelievable shot.
Ooh.
Considering, but he's gone too far.
Maybe just a little bit of a stop shot here by Craig.
Smelling a safety here.
Just safe, yeah. Leave it kissing against that 5, which he's done, and it is touching against the 5, which is lovely.
Let's put him in jail again. Now we must remind players here that we're playing the free foul rule here, so don't want to be conceding any frames here. Chris, this is one hell of a shot he's got to do. 2 cushions. So 1 cushion here and an escape. Just graze it and escape. Oh,
he's missed the 5. Missed the 5.
Wow.
Smiles and puts his head down as if just in a jovial way, but you can tell he's not happy really.
Well, 6 ball has been moved into a position that's going to make things a little bit difficult, but for players of this caliber, I don't see there being a problem. Screw back here. Good positioning. A lot of ball work required here. That's a great part. That's a part of confidence. And look at this. It's gone too far though. Had a great line until it crept past. Yeah. So you're going to cut it into the middle. Like a double here for position, but cutting into the middle is probably a better option. You just get the pot. Oh,
lucky there.
You know,
just getting the jaw. I think the green ball's on.
Yeah. Just too much asking in that kind of shot. You know, he had to get position back on the 7, cut it into the middle on a fine cut. So many things being asked of in terms of that shot. So very difficult.
Big screw back or top spin required here to get round for this. Well, not really massive, but he certainly needs to get back on this 7.
Played it in the sweet spot of the white, so just above centre, and he stroked that in with confidence. For me, love for Chris to come around a couple of rails and back for the middle, for the black in the middle here. See what he opts for here. I think he's just done that. That's a great shot. Great shot there.
So to make it 3-5, 5-3 in favour of Team Wiley, who are not at the table at the moment, and they're in the lead.
This is exactly what...
Nice shot by Barry.
Yeah, it's exactly what Team Calavras and all their fans were hoping for. Just to see them put another frame together. There it is.
There it is. Calavros, little fist pump. Smiles all around.
They're not dead yet.
They're not dead yet.
No.
5-3. Barry moving across the score.
Another.
They seem happy.
Yeah, so
That's what Barry's saying. We were just. Barry's saying next 4 in a row. Barry's saying we've done it before.
Well, before they obviously go to breaking this, we're going to go to a short break, and we'll be back in a couple of moments.
Thank you very much. Little word by Predator there, and we're back in with the action. Barry's just about to bust the balls.
I just want to highlight to all the people at home that Barry said he's giving them the signal. The next 4 are theirs. It's a declaration of victory. Gutsy. I like that. And they've got a clear shot on this one into the middle. Plenty of good things can happen here. Oh, and look at this. He's promoted a 7 as well. What a genius of a shot. Now, just needs to hold position here. So 1, 5, 8. 1, 5, 8. Sorry, I was just. Look here.
So 4 in a row is what Barry's predicting. 2 to the 3 is pretty straightforward.
Just a little stunner here.
3 to the 4, self-explanatory. Seven's over the middle.
Yep. And here
6 balls. Not hard to get to.
This is the key shot for me, because getting position on the 4, given the angle, it's going to require just a little bit of finesse. There it is. Great shot from Chris. But he's left himself a little bit of an angle, which is quite nice. Yeah,
Now,
he
this
wants
is
to do
a little bit like the shot he played earlier. I was saying,
Yeah.
is he going to play it up the cushion or is he going to play it in the middle? And he played it in the middle with conviction.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you reckon he's going to do that again?
I think he has to. The angle allows him to go to the 6. Doesn't want to go too far though. Doesn't want to be straight on the 6.
Nice shot. Nice shot. It wants a little angle to come out.
That's right.
Beautiful.
Beautiful shot. And this could be the momentum swing they needed. Need to just drop this in. That's a great shot there from Chris. And now, just needs to look in line with the jaw where the 7 is. That's where the white needs to be on there. And so for an easy pot of 9 in the corner, that's it. And that, Jamie, puts it back to 5-4.
5-4. It should be. Will it be? We will see.
There it is.
Yes, it is.
5-4, Team Calavros.
Calavros there, taking it another 3 more to go. Barry's shouting over to me.
So Barry,
Brilliant.
Yep,
Brilliant.
got that on camera. Yes, thank you. Thanks to the great team here at Beeline Productions for getting that on camera. He's the declaration of victory in 3.
We've done it before, Barry says. We're going to do it again.
That's right.
4 games in a row.
While they are racking up here, just a reminder, like I said, we were talking about it a bit earlier, so I'll really re-allude it back. So we've got the 9-ball Masters that are happening in May 17th and 18th, on the 19th. So the round robin stages will be on on Friday night, Saturday morning, and Saturday afternoon. Players that are interested in playing in the 9-ball Masters, part of our Triple Crown event, need to go into qworldevents.com for more information, and also for booking of tickets to your spots in the round robin stages.
Okay.
And then Sunday will be the elimination stage. So big stuff. Will be held at Tenpin City on the 7-foot tables.
Yes.
Playing 9-ball. So everyone's within a chance to obviously do it. Last year's winner was from the 8-ball Masters, which had Justin Sage.
Okay.
It was an 8-ball Master. So we're looking for our first inaugural Sydney 9-ball Master. And then my second favourite event of the year is going to be the Master and Apprentice.
Master and Apprentice.
Yes. So second favourite, which will lead into our into the 2 other Triple Crown events that we've got going on. where basically the players are allowed to bid on playing one night only with masters like Chris Calabrese, Greg Jenkins, Justice Sage, that caliber. Proceeds all go towards charity, which this year will be going to Children's Hospital in Westmead. So great cause,
Yes.
great people.
Yep.
Obviously want to make sure we look after those people, that look after some of the kids of the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Anything helping kids is always a good thing.
Yeah, so big event for Stu, big event for Barry, big event for us as a Q World team.
Yeah.
And then obviously the 9-ball Masters as well. So 2 great events coming up very soon on the calendar. So if you're in Sydney, or if you want to travel to Sydney to play in these events, our Triple Crown events, and also in the charity event that we've got coming up soon, speak to Stuart and Marvin Monsoon in regards to the details, and we hope to see you there.
Thanks for that, Langer. Firm, good break there by the guys. Popped 2 balls off the break. Not sure about where this one's just landed. Sort of snuggled its way in behind that 2 ball. It looks like pretty much a plant if you were to hit the 2. Which unfortunately he can't. Craig's got it out. Looks like he might have jagged something then, but he didn't.
Almost did there. I mean, Barry played a very smart shot there, given that he didn't really have a shot on the 1. But he got fortunate with it sitting behind the 2 there.
He did, yes.
Very fortunate. Great result all around, and here they are back on the table.
He didn't want that to hit the 7 there, really. He wanted that to come up, give himself a shot on the 2, but a little bit unfortunate here. Barry's talking about
another safety.
Yeah, maybe coming off 3 rails.
I like if you could, if you wanted to go safe, maybe play a bit thin with the left-hand side. Might be able to nestle it in within the around the 4, just around the 4 there. Plenty of areas to go and hide around. Just depends on how hard he'll hit this. He went for the pot.
Well, I never.
Wow. Okay.
So Barry leaving, presenting John with a nice little chance there of potting a few balls.
Yeah, and look, this
score currently sitting at 5-4. 5 in the way of Wiley and 4 in the way of Calavros.
Yeah. Oh no! And look, he's come a bit far, but that's okay.
I think that White's run away a little bit too far than what he wanted, but still, we've got a shot on the 4, and there's a chance to take this White down the table. And a good shot on the 5. I think Craig might have got to play for a safe there.
Well, he went with the percentage, and oh my goodness, more drama. The 4 is leading to a 4-9 combination, but it's got also a line for it in-off here. So there's a natural line to the in-off.
Yeah, I wouldn't be playing that combo. I'd be trying to cut that 4 back probably. But let's see.
Let's see what
it might actually go through the middle of both balls.
It might be. Just a case of just getting the line up here.
It's unlucky.
Great 2
unlucky. Is there a shot on? Yes, there is, I think.
I think he's gotten away with this one. Not much of a shot. Yep, he's given the head wobble. Yeah.
I think possibly just play behind the 9 ball, John here.
Yeah.
Just clip off the side of that 4.
Yeah, he's only able to see about 40% of the 4 ball.
But so you have to play very gentle. Shot played that gentle can be a little bit risky, really.
Well, look, he's got a bit of traffic, so he knows he can stop behind something. It's a question of how much of this 4 ball he'll clip on the way in. And then obviously if he can avoid the 9 on the way out. Tough shot here. And there it is. He went for the other way around, and look, he's offered an opportunity back to Team Calavros. Now,
the White had a very, very unnatural sort of spin when it hit that ball there. It sort of curved in a really dramatical kind of way.
Well, unfortunately, when you can only see that much, you're going to have to use a bit of massing, a bit of side to get the effect, to at least hit the ball. So, unfortunate there, but he's left an opportunity here for Team Calavros.
It's a good pot into the middle pocket there by Barry.
Now he's the traffic jam shotter. He's going to have to avoid kissing this black and spit right out.
Yeah,
and come around.
I don't think he's going to have any problems going behind the black there. Natural angle.
That's right. Just needs to get around this.
A little bit of side, 2 cushions.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a little bit of right-hand side, I think.
Just needs to bring it back to the bottom half of the table. There's 1. There's 2.
Clips to 7.
It's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, look, still on though, still on. Bit of bottom left. Try and get down for this black.
So not only make this pot, the pot is tough. Position raises the difficulty up to a 4.
What's he going for? Is he going for a double or a cut of the cushion?
He's going to go cut. He's putting a lot of left-hand spin here.
Yeah.
So he doesn't want to dig in too much. He just wants to use the natural spin of the white.
Yeah, he probably wants to.
Yeah, what a shot.
He probably wants to kill the white a little bit, but
no,
that worked out all right actually.
That is a lot of a shot from the mule.
But Chris is going to have to play the same kind of shot, I think. Here, you know, he's going to have to come up and down the table.
Yeah, I think it's much easier and natural to come up and down the table with this kind of shot. So Chris just needing to focus on the pot here. Don't miss. I said don't miss.
You know what? I kind of.
And look, it might be trailing back in.
No, it's not. No, it's not. This to put the guys on the hill. Well, here was me thinking this is going to be sort of 5-5 after this frame, and that's not the way it's gone. They're really going to be kicking themselves. Chris in particular.
That was an easy shot for him, but he that was reflective.
He needed to pump it though. He needed to pump that to come up and down the table. That's what's.
I had this chat with Tom Shen earlier when they were playing, Barry. Ivan Liu had the same shot just then on the black when they were playing them, and the same thing happened. Instead of playing smooth with top to allow the white to do the work,
yeah,
they punched it in. They both punched it in, and unfortunately, just got the bad reaction.
The thing is, when you play a shot like that, I've missed so many shots like that. Because you want to give it a thump. It's got to go up and down the table, you know, and the fact that you're cutting it as well, so you're only hitting so much of the ball, not as if it hit and sort of. You know, you might be jacking up just a tiny bit, and because you're hitting it firmly, you don't get the white dead on.
Yeah. Exactly.
So therefore, you're putting a tiny bit of curve on the white, and then of course you miss the shot.
Yeah, exactly. So again, unfortunate, but they've given another opportunity back to Team Wiley here to obviously pull off this victory. And what a tough starter here. What a tough starter. The 1 goes. 1 doesn't go here. Sorry, it's a block to the 1. So it's a simple push shot here that's going to be required.
Okay.
Now, see how they get trapped. Will they trap themselves or will they give a trap? No, it gives it right back.
So Barry being sent back in off his push shot there. By John Wims.
But I think they planned for that, given what Chris was nodding to him about. I think they've planned for this.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to trust this, but there is a very good safety shot here available. Oh no!
Is that going to drop in?
No! That's not what he planned.
Got fortunate there. Fortunate. That 2 will go in the top pocket, I'm pretty sure as well. The only problem, there is a bit of a problem with that 3 and the 6 sort of stuck together there.
It was great thinking, but unfortunately he wasn't planning for the 1 to go in the middle. He was planning to get a ball in hand opportunity there to marry, but anywho, 1 goes in.
I'm wondering if he might try and thump this in the top pocket and screw back here.
Yeah.
Sort of, can he get into that 3 and 6?
Definitely can, but the problem is deflecting off the 9, because it naturally will come to the 9 when he screws back. It's how much of that 9 it's going to clip.
Oh, I reckon if it's straight enough, the shot, if it's straight enough, he can avoid that 9.
He's looking to just play this straight.
Yeah, he is.
Not looking to screw back here. So he's playing a little safety shot.
Safe, eh?
And look, behind the 7, is it going to stand?
Not bad.
It's not bad.
I'm not sure you can see that 2 ball.
Well, you can see just about a smidgen of this, so definitely there is some kind of shot on for the 2. it's a question of whether he's willing to take the shot or not. You know, is he looking to go safe? I mean, there's a lot of balls there in the top half of the table to hide behind if he should go for a safety here. Oh, he went for it.
There, unlucky by Team Wiley. Have you got another
Oh
chance of dropping
my
this in?
goodness. Well, if this was the best opportunity they could ever get, this would be it. Given that the 9 is near the actual pocket, there is some obviously a chance here.
Absolutely, I think there's a chance here. If you can just pop this 2 with a bit of screw, or
Yeah.
just clip off the side of the 3 ball into the 9. Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, but he's got the 4.
Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my word.
Who is this guy? Misses the 2, pumps the 4 on.
Well,
2 comes and opens the 3, and the 2-9 combination. You sick human being, Barry the Mule Mavros. What a sick shot, sick fluke right there for Barry the Mule Mavros.
So 6-4.
Oh
6-5.
no! Wow.
Oh, did he miss?
He missed the 2-9 combo. He potted it clean, but I think he wanted to actually not go for the 2-9 combo. He wanted to bring it to.
I thought he naturally thought he was going for that 2-9
Yeah.
combo. I was wrong, and then I was counting the score, and I didn't see the actual shot.
Yep.
So Barry's trying to go for a little sneaky snooker there.
Wow.
Not got it. So here was me saying it's sort of 6-4. It's going to be 6-5, and then it doesn't happen.
Oh
Now,
wow.
both players having a little bit of
Well, they know.
a few misses now.
Well, here it is. This is the moment. They must get the 5 in. And then there's an opportunity for a 6-9 combination here. It is all about this free ball and presenting a perfect alignment for the 6-9 combination off the 5. So it's all about this red. Let's get it in line. Oh, he wanted to avoid it. He wanted to avoid the kiss on the 6. He was trying hopelessly to try to avoid that 6, and he smashed straight into it.
Chris grinning there out of frustration.
Yeah, but he's now removed the opportunity for both teams to use the 6-9 combination, and that's a pretty good safety shot there.
Yeah, it's not bad there by Barry.
He's absolutely shut down any possibility for a shot on this 5. And Whimsy, forget about the cue. Get the jump cue out. We're going crazy town now.
We're going airborne.
Yep. You're clear for takeoff, Mr. Wims.
Oh, look at that. Lovely shot.
Split the wickets. What a bomb from downtown from Mr. Wims himself.
Lovely shot.
Wow.
So just jumps that beautifully.
And Craig
Cannons the ball off
rattles
off the
it home.
and in.
Here it comes.
Well, this is there on the
hill. And look at this.
They can just pop these balls. That's it. Game
That's
over,
it.
isn't it?
It's all about this 7 ball.
So let's have a look. Let's see what happens here. Good luck to the 2 fellas.
Playing
Team
a lot
Wiley.
of top here. And he put a bit of right hand side there to kill the action. Oh, this is just unbelievable drama.
Okay, Craig in full stretch here. Nice
And
shot.
they've done it. The Grimsby Reaper.
Team Wims.
Team Wiley.
Team
with the 9 ball.
Yes, there we go.
Team Wiley.
Well played to both teams there.
Unbelievable circumstances.
7 games to 4. Craig Riley and Jonathan Wims winning.
7 games to 4. I mean, that had everything. Again, an unbelievable. Could not capitalize on the luck that they got on that frame and were not able to finish off their opponents.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for sticking with us there. Don't touch the dial, keep tuned in, and we'll see you for the next match in the World Cup of Pool qualifiers.